Boneworks is a physics story game released in 2019 as a VR exclusive. Developed by Stress Level Zero, this game quickly became one of my favorite VR titles, if not my favorite title ever in general. There's many things that make this game great. It could be the story, the sandbox, the OST. Oh my god, the OST is amazing. But today I just want to dive into Boneworks and tell you guys why you should buy it in 2025. Stress Level Zero really did make such a special game. In this video I'll be going over the story, sandbox, physics interaction, and everything else I can find in this game, and finally tell you if it's worth it in 2025. The story in this game is just amazing. The writing is great, the levels are long and fun, spaced out, make you feel like you're actually inside of this world, MythOS. And for a studio that didn't even have a story in the first place, they weren't developing it first, they were just worrying about physics, and it was more of a tech demo. This wasn't even going to be a game until they decided, hey, let's make a story and ship it. And they kind of rushed this story. They made it in like a year, I'm pretty sure, and for something that's rushed and that they thought was too short or boring, it's actually one of the best stories I've ever played. For such a small studio, you wouldn't think that there's much like behind the story. You would think it's a short and simple story, but it really just is deep. It can be confusing at times, or most of the time, and without diving in, you will be confused, but it's just about Arthur Ford trying to make it to the void to reach immortality. And even there's way more past that, like more lore about void entities, and that the copies of you are actually failed Fords that didn't make it to the void or something. But I could talk about it for as long as I could, and I still wouldn't get all the story done, because that's just how hard they worked on this and how good it is. For one of my first VR games ever, this just really blew me away. I've never played a game where you could actually stop doing what you have to do, stop going to the main objective, and just walk on a playground and pick up some monkey, throw them onto a cup, and then they actually get knocked over and all of them break. Like, this game was meant to be real life, but better. I think that's what Brandon was trying to do, and he just executed it perfectly. Like, instead of just making it real life and basically the same, he added force grabbing. You can basically just come back from the dead. It's a really great concept and really great execution for everything, and I really do appreciate everything that he's done for this game. And this isn't the end of it. They're still gonna add Marrow 2, and Boneworks 1.7 is coming out, so it really is just amazing what they have worked on in like the span of a few years. And there's even a clip that he showcased showing the new mirror capabilities and how you can move your whole body, and there's items that can be reflected now. Everything's reflected back to you, and it's just crazy what they've been able to work on. Especially, it's transferring to Bone Lab 2, so Bone Lab will get Marrow 2, Boneworks will get Marrow 2, mods will be cross-compatible, I've heard, and it's just really insane what they're doing so far, and I'm really excited for the future of SLZ. Since I obviously didn't get to cover everything I wanted to, I'm going to try and sum it up as quick as I can in here. The sandbox is also great, although it's not as great as Bone Labs, with more like tools at your disposal in Bone Lab, Boneworks still, that doesn't mean that Boneworks has a bad sandbox. It still is a great sandbox. Especially, I love the museum one because just playing around with the little inflatable things, or wool things, I don't know what they're called, but they're just, it's so fun to just knock down forts, and it's just, they give you so many tools and you can just go crazy. What else I want to talk about? I want to also talk about like the updates. They've been great so far. I mean, obviously it hasn't been as recent since we got in the last update, but the ones that we have gotten are still great, and they're about to release Boneworks 1.7, so I'm gonna re-download Boneworks and try that out, and hopefully it'll be great, which I do think it really will be. But yeah, that's it for the video, and yes, in my opinion, I do think you should buy Boneworks in 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for watching all my previous videos, and I'll see you all in the next one.